Most people mistakenly believe that real influence comes from being the loudest voice in any given conversation. It is actually the complete opposite of that aggressive approach we often see. The truly influential individuals are what I call linguistic ninjas in their communication style. They possess a unique ability to attract agreement rather than constantly pushing their own agenda. Today, I am sharing 5 advanced neurolinguistic programming protocols with you. These techniques will help you negotiate significantly higher salaries in your next review. You will find yourselves winning more crucial clients for your business initiatives, and most importantly, building instant, genuine rapport with virtually anyone you meet. Crucially, we will be focusing on how to do all of this completely ethically and with integrity. Let's start with the fundamental biological underpinning of all human connection. It all begins deep within your brain with the fascinating system of mirror neurons. These specialized cells fire automatically whenever you observe someone else performing an action. When you naturally match someone's posture or vocal rhythm, something powerful happens internally. Your brain instantly registers that person as being fundamentally safe to interact with. Furthermore, that mirroring translates directly into the subconscious feeling of them being like me. This biological trigger is the bedrock of trust, and we are going to learn how to apply it deliberately. Our intention here is not to trick or manipulate the other party in any way. Instead, we use this knowledge to consciously remove the natural barriers that prevent rapid trust formation. This allows for more honest and productive communication channels to open up immediately. Now, let's dive into the first of our 5 powerful secrets for ethical persuasion. Secret number 1 is the art of backtracking, which is far more powerful than simply saying, "I understand." Never use that generic phrase. Instead, you must repeat their exact powerful keywords back to them. This specific verbal technique triggers a measurable release of the bonding hormone oxytocin in their brain. It signals immediate, deep comprehension without you having to assert that you comprehend anything at all. Imagine a client detailing a complex problem, and you simply reflect their core phrase back. That small reflection creates a huge sense of being truly heard and validated. This instantly reduces their defensiveness and opens them up to your solutions. Practice catching those 1 or 2 most emotionally charged words they use in any conversation. The next time they express a strong feeling, just feed that feeling right back to them using their own language. This is not about parroting. It is about precise emotional resonance through vocabulary selection. Moving on to secret number 2, which is called crafting the yes set for guaranteed agreement. The goal here is to build an undeniable momentum of agreement before you introduce your main proposition. You need to secure 3 small, simple, almost trivial yeses in a row first. For instance, asking questions that everyone in the room must inherently agree with. These preliminary agreements prime the listener's mind for accepting the next statement. Once that pattern of affirmation is established, the major request lands in a much softer landing zone. The mind resists changing its established affirmative state mid-conversation. Think about any easy factual question you could ask that would naturally elicit an affirmative response. Build that bridge of yes step by step before you ask for the significant commitment. This builds undeniable psychological commitment to the idea of agreement itself. Secret number 3 involves mastering the subtle power of presuppositions in your language. This is about phrasing your request to assume the positive outcome is already guaranteed. Do not phrase things using the word if, which invites doubt and uncertainty from the listener. Instead, always lead with how or when, framing the conversation around logistics, not possibility. Consider the difference between asking, "If we move forward with this project," versus "When we move forward with this project," a world apart. The second phrasing immediately drops the listener into the problem-solving mode for the implementation phase. You are presupposing agreement by the very structure of your sentence construction. This subtle shift in syntax bypasses mental objections to the core proposal itself. It makes the listener feel like the decision has already been made by both parties. Secret number 4 introduces the elegant concept of sleight of mouth, specifically through redefinition. This powerful tool involves taking a potentially negative label or quality and immediately reframing it into a positive value. For example, someone might label themselves as being too stubborn in negotiations. You simply redefine that stubbornness as an indication of being incredibly committed to their own long-term goals. You are not arguing their point. You are shifting the context in which their quality is being judged. This keeps the relationship positive while subtly steering the interpretation of their character. It transforms a perceived liability into a highly valued asset in the discussion. The 5th and final core secret is mastering the power of the intention frame. This technique involves addressing the underlying motivation, the why, rather than just the surface level behavior, the what. When someone resists, their defense is usually aimed at your perceived goal, the what you are asking for. By immediately articulating their likely why, you instantly disarm their need to defend themselves. If they argue about a timeline, ask about their need for certainty or control, which is often the true intention. Acknowledging the intention validates their deeper need, making the surface request negotiable again. This reframes the entire interaction from a confrontation to a collaborative exploration of needs. These 5 protocols, backtracking, yes sets, presuppositions, redefinition, and intention framing, are your new ethical toolkit. Influence, when wielded correctly, is truly a superpower reserved for the ethical communicator. Your goal should always be to use these tools to build stronger relationships, not to take advantage of others. When you genuinely help another person achieve their desired outcome using these frameworks, you automatically receive yours. It is the purest form of win-win influence in personal and professional life. If you found this valuable, please consider subscribing right now to the channel. Don't miss our deep dive next week, where we break down the nuances of reading unconscious body language signals. Tap the notification bell so you are instantly alerted the moment that crucial training video goes live. Keep practicing these concepts this week and watch the positive shift in your interactions. Thank you for joining this session on Mastering the Science of Ethical Persuasion.